Hey, TCC families, Becky and Charlie here, coming to you with a Monday moment. And as many of you guys either participated or were aware of, this past weekend in honor and in celebration of Mother's Day, we had TCC porch pictures, and it was a wonderful and a very fun thing to participate in, and also to organize. And so we actually just want to show you a little bit of a recap or a behind the scenes video of how our TCC porch pictures went. So check this out. All right, so just like we said in the video, it really was a time to celebrate. And yes, a time to celebrate moms, because let me tell you, I feel like moms this year, you guys have done more in the mom category and responsibilities than maybe you have ever done, or maybe that's just me. But I feel like this year, beyond other previous years, moms truly just really needed to be celebrated and to be honored this year. And so even though the day has passed, let me just say again, happy Mother's Day. We at TCC and the student ministry and the children's ministry, we love you guys, we support you, and we truly celebrate all the things that you guys do. So thank you. And just like in the video said, it really was a time to celebrate. There's a lot of things to celebrate right now in a time of a lot of chaos, in a time of just a lot of unknowns, and let's be honest, a time of stress and burdens and just really all of the things. It was really cool this weekend to have a reminder of the things to celebrate. Some of you in your growing families with new babies or babies on the way, and being able to get a glimpse into your guys' lives, even if it was just on your front porch. The love that you guys share among each other was just evident. I thought it was really cool to be able to watch and see some families that have college students that are home and have been home that they wouldn't have been otherwise. And I just got to see a lot of joy on some moms' faces that their families were together and around each other, and that you guys have your health. And so it was just really an awesome weekend being able to see things to celebrate. But it was also just really cool to be able to see each other. I had one of the families that participated in Porch Pictures actually confess that they stalked Nauman Photography's Facebook page because they, one, wanted to see their photos whenever they were going to be put up, but they also just really enjoyed getting to see the rest of our church family, getting to see their photos. So it was just a really awesome experience. So thank you to those that participated in it and allowed us to come and take your photos. Huge thank you to Amanda Nauman and Jason Morton that traveled all over, multiple cities, all day, and traveled around and took photos for us. So it was just a really awesome experience. Mother's Day was just different this year, as many things are different this year. But it was just really cool to be able to still celebrate moms, and really just celebrate families. So we loved doing it, and possibly going to do it again for Father's Day. So I don't know, dads, what do you think? Up for it? Maybe? Yes? No?
You have to bring a box
You have
The
to do
donuts,
something.
though, if
We'll
you
have
do
to
it this
still
time.
provide our donuts, I guess. So, but yeah, actually, you know what? Something that we have not done that I would really like to do is, if you're watching this on Facebook, comment below if you would like to do photos for Father's Day, like porch pictures again for Father's Day. Or if you're watching this straight on YouTube, you can comment below as well. So we would love to hear from you guys to kind of see what your thoughts are on that. So. But yes, Mother's Day was just different, but it was still a really awesome day this year. So we appreciate all of you guys participating in that.
Yeah, it's really cool. And whenever we decided to start talking kind of about this whole idea of celebrating, of course, as always, whenever we start talking, I think of something else to add on to it. But it made me think of just in Ecclesiastes, there's a time for everything, right? And I think a lot of times we focus on the time to mourn and a time to like be sad and about things, and I think there's a time for that, but it also talks about there's a time to like celebrate and a time to laugh and a time to dance, time to have fun. And I think that's a good reminder for our time period right now,
Yeah.
right? Because like it's easy to focus in on the negative, easy to focus in on this is a season of sadness or whatever, but there's also time in this season for us to celebrate and time for us to laugh and have fun and be part of our families.
Yeah.
And so I just really love that we are talking about this. And we talk about this in the Mother's Day context and the parent context, but it's also a good reminder to celebrate our kids, to celebrate students, kindergarten through college that are back home as they come up to the end of their school year, as they come to the end of their what should have been a normal school year, but has turned
Yeah.
into a virtual school year, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be so hard. I did some online classes and I learned, but I mean, it was so different that it just was a challenge.
It is not for everybody. I will say that. I was actually talking to Charlie right before we started recording that I took one online class when I was in college and I totally failed it because it's just I struggled significantly with it. And so to see all of these kids doing everything online, I mean, obviously it's, some of them it works for them, but yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody and it's not super easy for everybody.
Yeah, and that's really the case, right? It's different for everybody. Some of your kids probably loved it. Some of them probably really struggled through it. But now is a really great time as we kind of wrap up the school year, as we head into summer, just to celebrate the hard work that
Yeah.
they put in. To celebrate and realize that this has been. I'm sure you already know. You don't need to realize, but to remember that this has been a really hard time, and that they probably are seeking that celebration because they can't do it the ways they normally could have. They can't, celebrate summer by going and hanging out with their friends right now, or whatever that looks like. Just this is a great opportunity for us to actually celebrate one another and for you to celebrate the work your kids have put in. They probably won't celebrate the work you've put in teaching them because
Probably not.
we'll
But that's
celebrate.
not what parenthood's about, right? I mean, it's not about doing things for them to celebrate you. I mean,
Right.
we got Mother's Day and Father's Day. That's it, right? Can't go much past that.
They put in their day, so now it's
Yeah.
yeah. No, it's just such a good opportunity to celebrate though, because that encouragement will really carry a lot of weight. Because they, even if maybe it didn't seem like it, just this change and just the fact that they are working through this is just something to celebrate. Something that's different and hard and new, and probably, well, hopefully, we'll never experience again. Just to celebrate their perseverance through this and the sacrifices that they've had to make. And it may seem silly, but some of our older students are sacrificing dances, proms,
Yeah.
traditional graduation, these milestones and these markers that we don't really think about. I mean, I don't think about it a whole lot. I don't really think about prom or graduation, but I
Yeah.
know I remember in the moment it was a big deal, right? And these are things they've had to sacrifice or all come up with alternatives for, and they're really just rolling with it. It's got to be hard, but I've seen the resilience just to adapt and to go forward, and that's something to be celebrated too, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, I think that as parents, we don't always have the best ideas, and we don't even sometimes have any ideas. So let's utilize that comment section again. So parents, if you have a way that you have discovered to celebrate your child, it can be something small. Maybe it's just words of affirmation, or if it's something larger, you know, maybe you've planned out something. I have no idea, but let us know. Share some of those suggestions and those ideas, because then that can kind of help spread it out. And who knows? I mean, you may come up with an idea that was really great for your kid that I can steal. So that would be wonderful. So whether it's on YouTube or on Facebook or wherever you're watching this, please comment below of ways that you have found to celebrate your kid, or maybe some ideas that you have. So maybe we can, you know, all collectively be able to celebrate our kids together, because like Charlie said, I have been super impressed with them. They have put in a lot of hard work, and it is wonderful because that light at the end of the tunnel is so close. And so they've done a really awesome job. And so we're proud of them. We're very proud of them. So they've done an awesome job.
Yeah, so this is our hope and our chance to celebrate. As it just that reminder of Ecclesiastes is what came to me during this week. Just realizing that there is a time for everything, and right now, really, I think is an awesome time to celebrate and to laugh and to join together in encouragement. So we would love for your participation. Leave comments below. I'm doing the thing that they do on YouTube.
Please, yes.
But we would just really love to see people like this take off, and we would love to see people get ideas from others, and just really see our students and our kids celebrated at this time of the year. So thanks for checking it out, and please again leave that comment and let us know how you're celebrating your kid.
Yes. See you guys next week. This is beautiful.